Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 live stream. We're back on Cane Creek because we haven't streamed since August last year. So yeah, sort of lets you know my enjoyment of this route. But we're back on it. I'm going to go for a nice drive down to Moab. So not the full way, because that's like 2 hours. So this is about an hour and a half. So we're going from Brendel here down to Moab, which is there. So we don't get to see the canyon, which is a little bit annoying. Why is that bit? Why is the most beautiful part of the route have to be at the very end? So yeah, I thought we'd do an early morning, so it's actually the first one of the day. So it should look good, and you can see the sun sort of coming behind the cliffs over there. So I thought it would be probably one of the best times to do it. But anyway, let's see what we have got in the chat. We've got Oscar, LaserJet Big, Superstar NG, E60 William. How is everybody doing? Hopefully everyone's all well. Right, let's get this thing set up, which it has been quite a while since I've been in one of these, so I might need a bit of time to set it up. I feel like there's something down here we need to do as well. Gauge lights, which is spelt wrong. Generator field, there it is. Engine run, are they already on? Okay, they're already on. Get them on as well, all the different lights. Now we need to come to one of these bits and bobs. Air brake. I think we need to set that to cut in, and then that, and then save. Yep, I think we're pretty good. I think we've done that all right. Yeah, they're all sorted. We'll do a Greenford service. Nice short one. They're all coming off, so I think that's all good. Let's make sure the points are set. But yeah, we don't come on this route a lot. I'm not the biggest fan of this route. It's a beautiful route and it's a good freight route. But yeah, I also haven't had it installed for quite a long time. But we're back on. And the train should then start going, hopefully. If not, I've done something wrong. I've probably done something wrong, haven't I? What are we missing? What have I done? Set that to release. Maybe it is gonna get going. Maybe all the brakes are releasing. How did I have it off? Oh, I got yeah. Let's have a look. I need to do it on this screen, maybe. Isn't that one? Maybe it's on trail then. Yeah, we'll set it to trail. Now let's try and go. It's been a while. Maybe it's a heavy load. Oh no, it's empty. How do we get going on this train then? I'm more confusing than bloody German trains, these ones. Lead then? Someone who's into American stuff big time. Or maybe they're releasing the brakes. Well, I'm forgetting something here. In a minute it will come to me, won't it? That's set to forward. That's on release. Is there something over here? Oh, right. Well, that sounds good. Brake pressure's still on. Needs to be set to lead, alright. Let's do that. Oh. Yeah, it's on lead. So it should be releasing them. Oh, what about this screen? Maybe that one hasn't updated somehow. No, they're on lead as well. Banking com. It's up there, innit? Let's get that on. Are they going to release? Hello, Oscar. Oh. No, we are moving. There we go. Well, it still says the brake pressure is 89. I don't know. Some of these gauges confuse me. Right, we seem to be off. Hello, BVG. Are we heading to Moab? Yeah, good night, you two. Bill, thanks for popping in. Yeah, off we go. I thought we'd do a stream on Cane Creek because it has been a long time. So, I thought it was about time. And do a nice early morning one. Lovely, William. How are you, Oscar? Must be late over there. Hello, Jack. I do like US liveries, the way they, my favourite route. I do like the way they sort of have, you know, they've got a bit of pride to them. You know, you've got the big flag on there. Everything has some sort of US flag, is US flag related. Why can't we have a British train with a massive Union Jack on it? That'd be brilliant. Like a 700 with the Union Jack on it. I like the way America does that with their trains. I don't think there is an American train without a bloody US flag on it. That's cool though. Right. Speed limit's 15. I think it's 25 most of the way, so it'll be, yeah, about an hour or so. And 20 minutes. Fair enough, pigs. There it goes to 25. Let's get that up. I'm going to put the cab light on. It should get lighter as we go along, so that's all good. And the cab light is, well, it doesn't do much, so that will look cursed. I'm sure they'll make it work in some way. What train to Mile 2 route should I drive? In fact, probably for the Jubilee they could have done something. That would have been perfect to get, you know, like a Union Jack livery on trains. Maybe they did somewhere, I don't know. Do some Sherman Hill, if you've got it. No, I don't think you've got it installed, have you? Do some... If you haven't got Sherman Hill installed, do... West Somerset Railway, you'll like that. And do the early morning service from Norton Fitzroy to Bishop's Idiot. I think it's like the stock move. All the barriers, they're going down, they work now. The last time we played this, they weren't quite working. Also, I was going to get back to that one. If you're worried that I fake Davidoff comes in, that's all good, mate. How many days now to your birthday? Why do the number lights not turn on? That was something when I was sort of getting it all ready. I was trying to find the number lights. Where are they? Oh, no, they're there. Yeah, I don't know. I think on the ES444 AC there's like a button up here. But I don't know about on this one. Oh, number lights, hello. Oh, maybe not. Was it the back ones it did, maybe? Is there back ones? Dunno. Oh, bloody hell, we're speeding. So it's downhill most of the way, so... Hello, Rockcraft, how are you? What's everything that has to be done to get shuttle tours? I think you have to be level 7. Is it level 7? So it's a pretty stunning route though. I mean, this bit here is sort of a bit but once you get down past Moab, we're not going to be going there today, you get the whole canyon of the Corona Arch, and sort of it's beautiful at certain times of the day. And this was Skyhook Games' first route in the game. I'll do the one going back then. That's good, Oscar. Awesome, Davidoff. It's quite funny though, because my favourite US freight route is Horseshoe Curve, and then my least favourite route is well, US route is this one. So sort of Skyhook, I've got my favourite and my least favourite. Hello, Jack. I just don't get why it's so slow along here. Like, it literally is, I mean, near enough a straight line. I suppose it doesn't get used often or something, so maybe they just have to go slow to... I mean, if you get stuck here, there's not a lot around, is there? Yeah, it's just very slow. It's like a US West Somerset Freight Railway. Hello, GTA. Apart from you're not stopping. I'm trying to have a guess what made me come and do this route today. So it got me in the mood to do Cane Creek. Have a guess. Cane Creek is not well optimised. No, it should run perfectly fine. It's there's not a lot going on it, so it should run perfectly. I mean, we're running at a solid. Ooh, actually, hang on. Oh, there we go. Looking at the train, it's 45, but inside 60. Possibly. Yeah, hello, Jack. Maybe Davidoff. Oh, Spirit was staying. We need to get back to that. It's been a little while. And the collectibles on this route are a bit of a nightmare to get. I'd recommend going in Scenario Planner and just running like a light loco along here to get the collectibles. Did Dovetail run out of ideas for the roadmap? But that's just been pushed back a week. Oh, you got American trucks in. Yeah, it's just been pushed back a week. I mean, maybe there'll be something ready in a week's time. Maybe a third party route or something. Maybe they weren't ready yet to say it. I don't know. Is Cane Creek good? If you can stand going at a snail's pace for 2 hours, then yes. And if you like your American freight. And fairly good scenery as well. I suppose it's like a slow Sherman Hill, but single track as well. And downhill or uphill if you're going the other way. Yeah, Canadian National would be cool, because we did get Oakville Subdivision, didn't we? So it would be cool to get another one if they have their license. Do Sherman Hill E60. And yeah, the thing what made me want to do this was Jeff Marshall's video yesterday, which was in Utah, fairly close to here. So I thought, go on then, we'll do some Cane Creek. What other live streams am I doing today? Not sure yet. Yeah, not sure. I will just go with the flow. We'll do this, but I don't know what we'll do after this. Yeah, absolutely no clue. You like driving on sand patch, awesome. Oh, that is true. Yeah, you do get the new Montana DLC coming to Boba. No, not that. So that's Montana. We are in. Ooh, we're in Colorado. I think we're in Colorado at the moment, and then we then cross the state line into Utah. Hey, awesome. You bought the Train Simulator UK edition this morning. I haven't a clue why. It's your fault, lovely Swifty. Or was that for the Isle of Wight Steam Railway? So that's on. What do you get with the UK edition? Let's have a look. Then you get the West Coast Main Line. Was that Train Sim World or Train Simulator? Oh, and Aerosoft have got their next sim on the 12th of August. That'll be good. And I can see something to do with the bus. Even better. Get that off a little. I'm having a look. I mean, I'm intrigued. What do you get with the UK? Oh, UK military wagon pack. I don't know. When's the next release update to Train Sim World 2? I suppose it would be the new German route or US route. Probably the German route first, as that was on the roadmap first. Hello, Krazer. If Dovetail Games do add Steam to West Somerset Railway, you would do a shift. Lovely. Hello, Krazer. OMSI 2 on the Isle of Wight Steam Railway. I don't think that's possible. Unless the Isle of Wight is on OMSI, which would be quite cool. So it would be a fairly easy place to do. I mean, it's not like the biggest of places. And the buses used there are used elsewhere, so. This is Cane Creek. We haven't done this on the channel since August. I'll see Swifty, let me have a look for you. Train Simulator Classic. That runs better if you're running it on like a computer. Well, it depends how powerful your computer is, but Train Sim will run better. This is like a, well, this is an Unreal Engine. Let's have a look. UK edition. Oh, there it is. Package info. You will be getting the 5 Circle line, Frankfurt to Koblenz, Class 66th, and the West Coast Main Line South. And then on top of that, you get a Train Sim Classic. You get what the routes in. Yeah, you get the West Coast Main Line South. That's one. So I think you're getting 5 circle on top of that for free. Well, not for free, but at a discounted price. It's cool. So that's London Euston to Birmingham, and then 5 circle is Edinburgh to Dunfermline, which is a nice route. What should I drive apart from Cane Creek? Do Horseshoe Curve, do another Skyhook route. There's one of the collectibles down there. Hello, Fortnite Champion. I don't know, Swifty, I'm not really a PC person, so, well, in terms of all the technical bits of it. But yeah, I should be able to run Train Sim. I mean, I had a really old PC and that used to be able to run it, so. Hey, awesome, Oscar. Oh god, mate, I don't blame you. Nice Krasler. Yeah, so there's two, there's 2 Train Sim games, Swifty. Obviously, there's Train Sim Classic, and then there's also Train Sim World. But on Train Sim Classic, you can get the Ardvite Steam Railway, and also you can get the Lymington in it as well, which is part of the South West Main Line, Southampton to Bournemouth. You are, Quasi, yeah. That's a pretty good choice. How is it? Put that down a little. So far I've applied for 5 jobs, now I've got 1, might be stuck as a guard for a while. It's still good, isn't it, being a guard, Oscar? So yeah, being a driver would be cool. There's different editions of Train Sim World as well. They've got the, well, I think fairly recently added the Train Sim World German, US and UK editions. A bit like on Train Sim. Maybe William, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's all good, William. Fair enough. Like, it's a good route, West Somerset Railway. Very chilled out, very laid back, easy to fall asleep. It's chilled. Fair enough, Oscar. Yeah, I'll be streaming again. What Desaro train do you think will be released onto Train Sim World 2 first? Oh, I don't know. Desaro or Desaro City? Oh, Train Sim World 2, Swifty. Oh, you got the Train Sim World 2 UK edition. With that, you get, let me have a look. No, you get the Tees Valley line, with the class 31 and the class 20. Tees Valley, that's as a bonus. Well, pretty much these are all the routes you'll get with the UK edition. So you'll get the usual Train Sim World 2 base package. That's the Bakerloo line. So in London, Harrow and Wardstone to Elephant and Castle. You'll get Sandpats Grade, which is a US freight route. Same train as this actually. From Cumberland to Rockwood, I think it is. Is it Rockwood? I think so. And then you'll also get Cologne-Aachen, so Cologne to Aachen in Germany, high speed line. And then also as a little extra on top, as part of the UK edition, you'll get the Tees Valley line, which is set in 1989, and you can go between Darlington and Saltburn. And you'll also get the class 20 and the 31 on top. So very good. Hello, Luke. Union Pacific. Fair enough, those are shit. It's like the way I like the Brighton Main Line, East Coast way, because I go on them a fair bit. So at this speed, we'll get there in about an hour. I just don't get it. I mean, surely along here it should be 40 miles an hour or so, but 25. And it comes down to, I think, 15 a bit further on, nearer to Moab. But yeah, we are on, well, this is, the nickname for this train is the Dirt Train, I believe. Because we're taking all this down to pick up uranium waste. Cool. Sure am, Holy Truck. I'll be streaming it when it releases. Someone said, I think 6 PM-ish, so that'll be perfect. I've got to do something at about 4. So that'll be perfect at 6. Lovely 60. Yeah, I'll be streaming Montana tomorrow, so feel free to join. We'll be doing a convoy for it. As long as we don't have like a CB chat radio, that'll be great. Or CB chat show. I think that's another collectible. I just haven't got like hardly. I don't think I've even got one collectible on this route. They're all along the side. Get that open, get the blind down there. Awesome Swifty, how's it running as well? Hopefully it's running all fine, because yeah, Train Sim Mod 2 is a pretty sort of powerful game. So hopefully it's not lagging or anything. Obviously if it is, do turn down the graphics options. Jump out and get one, yeah, but then you have to stop the train. And, although I suppose you could, I mean, in fact you could jump out and then just teleport back to the cab. I don't know, I feel like we'll see, I've got a feeling we'll see a 700 first out of the sort of Desiro fleet. Although maybe it could be like a 450 or something. Oh, see, yeah, laser jet. But yeah, Tees Valley's cool. And obviously the Bakerloo, they're the 2 British routes you'll get. The Bakerloo is set in, well, I think 2020, and then Tees Valley, yeah, 1989. You can run faster than the train. In fact, you probably could. I don't know, I'm thinking about it, you probably actually could run faster than the train on this route. Oh, brilliant. Very good then, Swifty. Very good. And then, yeah, as DLC, there's the Island Line 2022, which is £14.99. I suppose have a play of the ones you get sort of as part of the game first. He's not a fan of the Bakerloos, it's dark most of the way. Well, it's an underground line, it's a tube line. I mean, it's half and half. Half of it's overground, half of it's underground. If the 450 does come out, what do you reckon it will run from and to? I feel like they'd do the Portsmouth direct line. I think if we saw an SWR route, that would be the one we'd say, the Portsmouth direct line. It's been done twice in Train Sim, so I feel like they'd do it for Train Sim World. It's one of those sort of fan favourites. And I'm not surprised, it's a lovely route. You're currently driving on the Island Line, awesome. Well, in fact, there actually is 2 Island Line versions, which I think you can buy together on the Rivet Games store for a lot cheaper. There's the Island Line 2020, and then there's the Island Line 2022. Fair enough, Superstar. One with the old tube train and one with the, well, the newer one. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe how long. I thought it wouldn't have been that long since we've been on this route, but yeah, it has been. I think the last video we did was 8 months ago, and the last stream we did was 11 months ago on here. Doesn't feel like it's been that long though. I suppose Sherman Hill came out in November, didn't it? Yeah, so it might have been August. I would imagine so for Night Champion, yeah. Tees Valley is good. With the 101. A bit of a technical train to drive when you're sort of first getting used to it, but it's good fun. That'd be brilliant, Superstar. Although I'm just thinking, if they did do the Portsmouth Direct Line, would they do the full thing? As it's 70 odd miles from Waterloo to Portsmouth Harbour, and the amount of stations as well. I just don't know if we'd see it all on Train Sim World. I feel like it would be a bit like the original Portsmouth Direct Line on Train Sim, where it was Woking to Portsmouth Harbour. I feel like it would be that. Then maybe in future they would extend it or something the rest of the way. Hello, Alfine, how are you? I don't know if we're not jumping. I don't know if we will. Let's get that up a little bit. I mean, surely in real life, the engineers, they call it in the US, would get bored driving this route. It's just so slow. And quite tedious as well. It's a bit up and down, so you've got to be looking out. And how long is the full shift on the Isle of Wight? It's 6 hours, I believe. This time in the morning it's quite nice doing it, sort of as the sun's coming up over the rocks, sort of looking all orangey. It's quite nice. Lovely. I don't know what a brake sound is there. Bit of track joint sound there. Yeah, that'd be cool. Then you'd have even more AI on the Brighton main line. Change the limit. It just feels like it should be quicker. I mean, this is a straight line, and it's 25 miles an hour, and it's not like a heritage railway on here. Will you do a full shift on Sherman Hill on your birthday? Oh, what a great birthday that would be. No, definitely not. You can't really just do a full shift on there, as the trains go off either end. 1 in 91 up here. Pretty steep. Get that up. That's a good question. What do you prefer for your gradient measurements? Do you prefer ratio or percentage? I find ratio much easier to understand. I suppose percentage, you'd have to think of like a chart and, you know, 3% or something like that. But I find ratio much easier to understand, because that's telling me every 100 metres we go up by 1 metre. So 100 metres from here would probably be something like here. Like probably about here. That's probably about 100 metres or so. So in that we're going to be going up 1 metre. Very easy to understand. I don't know, full shift. You prefer percentage, fair enough. So I've got to work it out, like imagine a pie chart, 3%, what would that be? Probably like that. I don't know, full shift, maybe one day. Holy truck, I love that. I don't know, Fortnite Champ, yeah, not too sure. Oh, actually something we might stream today is the Woodhead Electric Railway on Train Simulator. Yeah, Woodhead Electric, set in, I think, the 70s. Awesome, Isaac. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? You went on it, huh? Oh, you've been to Glasgow. Yeah, it's a good one, the Cathcart Circle. It's not a closed network. Fair enough, Biggs. I mean, they're fairly hard to do. Not, I mean, I could probably easily sit there for 10 hours doing something like that, but it's just, yeah, a screen for sort of 10 hours almost straight. Makes your eyes all achy and stuff. But the driving, yeah, fairly easy. 314 or 313? I prefer the 313, although that is very biased. Well, I haven't been on the 314, so I wouldn't be able to go on it now. Oh, I see. That's quite steep, isn't it, LaserJet, going up out of there to Crocombe Heathfield. What's my favourite collectible in Train Sim World? My favourite collectible? That's a good question. My favourite collectible on Train Sim World. Oakfield Subdivision has quite a cool one. It's like a whole decontamination shower as a collectible. That's quite cool. The plushies on the Isle of Wight 2022, they're cool. I mean, look at them, yeah, they're great. Thinking what else? What other cool collectibles are there? So many different types. The gnomes are quite cool on Navico Dresden. Oh, right. Oh. It's a little bit, yeah. I prefer probably the AC 4400. But no, I'm gonna say probably the Rivet Games plushies. They're quite cool. Rivet Games should make the plushies as merchandise. Who wouldn't get the merchandise? They're great. Just have it up there, just like that. My Dino collectible up there. I'm back downhill now. Let's have a look. I'm gonna have to Google Maps quick. My best friend Google Maps. Let's have a look. Don't need to look up where it is. Go straight to it. There's Utah. Moab. There's Moab there. Yeah. So we're following. At the moment, we're following. We'd be following. Yeah. At the moment, we're following Interstate 191. I think that would be. Then at the beginning we cross under Highway 70. So where's the state line then? Or do we not? I thought this went from Colorado into Utah, but no, it just seems to be just Utah on this. I don't know where I saw that then. Or maybe there's like a train sim version, which goes from Grand Junction to Moab. Yeah, just Utah, this one. I thought we crossed the state line somewhere. I don't know, LaserJet. The ST70's cool. Have two types of horn, one high pitch and low pitch. Yeah, they got brilliant horns. Do some horseshoe curve, LaserJet, if you got it. Yeah, the snow cones are quite cool. Favourite collectible on a British route? Probably that, yeah. The planter on the Cathcart Circle line. It's lovely collecting them. This Cathcart Circle is quite a dingy route, especially at certain times of the day. So having the little planters and planting them, it makes it look much nicer. Not installed. Do the eroded line because Bacon's just put it in the chat. You can see Moab Airport over there. There we got 31 people in. Thanks all for coming in for a bit of Cane Creek. And I suppose enjoy the scenery. I think at this time, I think this is probably actually at this time of the day the route does look much better. Whereas if you do it sort of around midday, it just sort of all, well, it's a bit sort of boring, this part of the route. But yeah, this time in the morning, as the sun's sort of brightening up all the rocks in orange, and just, I don't know, the way it is, it's actually really nice. But yeah, if it's around midday-ish or afternoon, it sort of, well, looks a bit sort of boring. But yeah, it looks it's lovely, isn't it, at this time? And was the last time we did Cane Creek? 8 months ago we did a video on Cane Creek, I believe. So, well, around December time, January time. That's lovely, isn't it? Gareth from the office. Does a little. What's going on? That's a bit dodgy down. What's going on there? Just digging up in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's quite. Look at the shadow there. Yeah, if you're playing Cane Creek, you got to do it at either sunrise or sunset. Probably actually sunrise. That is actually really nice. Look at that. Oh, it's lovely, the horn. I don't think so, Superstar, not yet. No, not Isaac. Oh, lovely. You're going to the Isle of Wight for the first time, lovely. Go on the 484. So I think we go to, see that the big rock over there, I'm pretty certain that's where we're going. That's sort of, that's, oh, what's it called? Something 7, I think. Let's have a look on the little map here. Yeah, 7 Mile. I think that's over there, and then you continue right down to Moab. So that itself is probably about sort of 9 miles away. Maybe not, actually, maybe not 9, but still quite a distance. Oh, nice, a Fortnite champion. They look quite modern as well, don't they, the 185s? What's that new northern one? Is it like the 193 or something? The 195? What is it? 193 or what? Something like that. I think it's 195s, aren't they? Let's have a look. Google. Class 195. No, it is the 195. Oh, this month at some point, is it? Awesome Holy Trucker. Yeah, do horseshoe curl, lovely. 195, yeah, that's the one. Nice one, a champion. Hello, Dinesh, how are you? We've gone past the airport. I wasn't really paying attention. I think we haven't we? Oh, there it is there. I wonder how hot it gets around here in the daytime. So when the sun's fully up, you know, midday, 1 o'clock. Must be bloody boiling. Probably 30 degrees on my, or well, what would it be? In the US that would be something like 90 to 100 degrees each day. Boiling. What's your favourite collectible on Cathcart? Well, probably the planters. I think also Cathcart Circle may have my favourite mastery, which is the UFO. Hello, Quicko. Although I think the mastery for the Isle of Wight 2022 is actually a 483. I don't know where that would be. Maybe at braiding. Maybe that's something I want to get at some point. Because a lot of fossils are found there, Isaac. Yeah, a lot of dinosaur fossils are found on the Isle of Wight. That's Gatwick Airport. I don't think this would be as busy as Gatwick. How'd it go, Quicko? Nice, Isaac. Cool. Boom. Yeah, along we go. There's our assistant there. He's enjoying the journey. You enjoying the journey? It's a big thumbs up from him. As we make our way south. That's good then, Quicko. See, I'm looking for a job on the railway myself at the moment. Which there is a company called On Track who I've sort of applied for, so hopefully I'll be getting that. Get into that. That'll be cool. It's been pushed back a week, Dinesh. But still, I'm going to do Train Sim World every single day if I do end up getting that. There might not be a video every single day, but a stream, yes. Because obviously a stream is much easier to do and much more enjoyable. Fair enough, Quicko. Oh, that'll be cool if we look out and we see the train. Look at that coming round there. A fairly short train, but still cool to see. What do you mean, Isaac? Oh no, I've just applied for one. It's with a company called On Track. They're sort of railway. Well, they are railway related. Hello, Ben. So hopefully I'll end up getting that. Well, that might not happen. Maybe in the wood bus. Awesome, Quicko. I'm sure if you did well, I'm sure you will. Maybe it's a farm shop. Then yeah, maybe. Most likely. Now I think we're heading. Are we going maybe towards that way there? I swear we sort of curl around and go past that cliff over there. I think we do. Do you know Dovetail Games? The professor likes pink. He does. Fair enough. Train ride stream. No, I still want to do Train Sim World every day. I mean, it's only an hour, isn't it? At most. So it's it's enjoyable to do. It's good to have everyone on stream. So, but if I did get that, there might not be a video every single day. But that's all right. Was it not, Quicko? So it comes down to like 20 or 15 or 20 miles an hour at some point along here as we sort of go through like a cutting in the rock. Although we're missing out the most spectacular part of the route. I suppose we can fly along and have a look. I don't know, Superstar, I don't know. I rang them up. I've sent all the bits in, so probably a couple of weeks or so. It's probably fairly popular. You keep hearing rumours about a Train Sim World 3 and Cat Stream. Someone saw it and posted it on the forums. Alright. I'm just sort of thinking a reason why they would do a Train Sim World 3. I mean, I doubt they'd upgrade to Unreal Engine 5. I mean, that that's the only reason I could think if it was a thing. But I mean, yeah, if you remember back to Train Sim World 2 when we sort of transitioned over to that, there was quite a lot of hassle, the routes coming over and stuff. It just, I don't know if they do that again. Well, they are. Hello, Joseph. Hey, happy birthday to Joseph. Can we get some happy birthdays in the chat for Joseph? Happy birthday, mate. Hope you're having a good day. What did you end up getting? How's the go-kart going? It does, okay. What games are Unreal Engine 5? Not many, is there? Yeah, cheers, Superstar. But it's like a customer service assistant. So, sort of, yeah, helping people get to where they need to helping people where they need to sort of go and stuff like that. So I think that's a fairly good start, and I can do that at the weekends as well, so it's pretty good. But yeah, fingers crossed. Oh, none. A Canadian passenger, that would be, well, Oakville Subdivision, that has got the passenger stations on there, and we do actually have the train that runs on that route, but on Peninsula Corridor. So scenario planner, do something. Lovely Quicko. Very, very nice. Nice Quicko. Lovely Joseph. What's that going to go towards? Games and stuff? Cool. Do I like Marmite? I don't mind Marmite. It's alright. I'm sort of, well, I don't hate Marmite, but then I don't love it. Which is a bit weird, because it's either you love it or hate it, but I'm sort of, I'm in the middle. Did you ever find the keyboard? Oh, I did, yeah. It somehow bounced behind the PS4, which is like it was like my old PS4, so it's like broken, so it's like, yeah, it somehow bounced behind there, which I was very surprised. How are you getting on, Swifty, with the trains? Like that. And that was actually one of the screenshots when the route first was sort of announced. The two bridges there. Going to the cinema, lovely. What you watching? Quickly just check an email. It's from the people at Aerosoft. See what that is. Fair enough, Swifty. Fair enough. You can picture locomotive which have train small graphics, lovely. Vegemite, isn't it like an Australian thing? I don't think we've ever had it. the only place I've ever heard of it is in the song called Down Under. No, we're talking about Vegemite in it. What is it? What does Vegemite taste like? Sounds like some sort of vegetable mix, but like blended and made into a paste. Look at that. Very cool. So we start making our way down a fairly steep grade soon. Well, we've got 10 miles to MK Siding, which is there. So still quite a way to go. I'll say we're over halfway now though. Yeah, and that's literally it. Just that to MK Sidon. And then we'll come back after this with, yeah, possibly the Woodhead Electric Railway, which yeah will be set. I think it's set in the 70s. So we'll do that after this. From I think Manchester Piccadilly to Hatfield. I think it is not Hatfield, Hartfield, something like that. Sure can. There we go. Was that track 3 E60? Maybe at some point. Oh, we're getting stuck on there on Train Simulator. What do I think of Nutella? Lovely. Although I do prefer Cadbury chocolate spread. I prefer that over Nutella. I feel like Nutella's a little bit overrated. Yes, it's coming up, I think, what was it, 7 Junction or something? What was it called again? I forgot. 7 Mile Canyon. Yeah, we're coming up to that soonish. But yeah, the most impressive part of this route is that between, we'll fly along it if we can, is between Moab and Potash. It is stunning along there. You've got the Corona Arch, you've got the big tunnel as well. It's lovely. It's the best part of the route. Or at least the most scenic part of the route. So going off how long the service said it, we should have about another half an hour until we get there, which would, yeah, I suppose roughly make sense. We got 9 miles still, got about 25 miles an hour, so yeah, about half an hour or so, maybe even less. Alveg is similar to Marmite. Yeah, quicker. Although I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it. Most of the time I come on this route, or the last time we came on it, I was literally just speeding. I wanted to get to the end of it. Although I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. Especially at this time in the morning as well. I think it does make it much better, sort of just the way it looks and the way it feels. It's much better this time in the morning on the service. Well, the service we usually do is the one which leaves at like midday, so it just, I don't know, doesn't look as good. But yeah, in this lighting, it looks superb. That's something a bit weird. Look, the track loads in quite late. I mean, I can see where the track ends. Fair enough, Quico. I'll say a good sort of taster for US freight would probably be Horseshoe Curve. I feel like you might enjoy that. That's fairly quick. It's fairly quick. But it's a fairly quick route, about an hour 15 from one end to the other. You get the little branch line coming off, which is nice. I feel like that's a good sort of starter US route, US freight route. Really quick, eh? Let's speed that up a little. But we've got a 1 in 67 up here. Should have really been speeding up beforehand for that. Well, they're all good. Although 1 in 67 grade would be quite scary if we had like 100 containers behind us. Well, they're only a small load, so we're all good. Little sun visor there. You hope they had Penzance to St Ives in Train Sim World. That's already in the game. That's West Cornwall local. Hello, Christoph. Lovely, quick, eh? So the 3rd of September. That must have been quite annoying when you went to school though, Quicko. There's the moon. So on your birthday is probably one of the first days back. £18, is it? Yeah, it's a good way to sort of get into... Well, I would say it's my favourite US freight route, Horseshoe Curve. You get the Horseshoe, which is just stunning. Don't get bored of that ever. And it's like 50 miles an hour the rest of the way on the route after that. Good, Crystal. Norfolk Southern as well, so new to the game. Just really nice. More Train Sim World stuff is on sale now. Awesome. I'm all good, Nicole. How are you? Fair enough. Still fairly steep. So yeah, I think we'll do Woodhead Electric after this. In the class 506, I think it is. It's a weird looking train. You got 15 coming up. Yes, Davidoff's been in. He was in a bit earlier. He probably is still lurking now. There's an okay. The 101 is great. I'll say, it's Canadian route, Oakville subdivision. Although it is North American, so you could suppose still say it's an American route because it is in North America. Although it's not a US route though. Oh, see Joseph. There's Davidoff. Seven and a half miles. Fair enough, Quicko. It's fairly. I mean, if you like Colnarken, it's fairly worth it. I mean, for the Bakerloo, you just get the old 1972 stock livery. So not really much new there. A couple of new services, I think. So it's more. I mean, the expansion pack is more if you like the German stuff. As you get the whole new Joe timetable for Colnarken, which is great. And you also get the SD 40 for Sandpatch grade, Stars and Stripes one, which is alright. But it's more of just the Colnarken update. But definitely worth it. There it is. Hello Chopper, how are you? Yeah, it has one down, Nicole. No worries, Joseph. Oh, there we go, quicker then. Yes, probably the expansion pack is probably for you then. Yes, I think this is like 7 Mile Canyon. Maybe it's the canyon 7 miles long. On we go there. Got the little side in here, just gonna make sure the points are set. So I don't want to be going the wrong way. Yeah, we're about 3/4 of the way there now. It's been a nice journey. And I haven't got bored either, so that's good. Let's say Chopper, I'm all good. But definitely better playing out this time in the morning as the sun's all sort of golden against the or orangey gold against the cliffs. What should I do next? Do some horseshoe curve. Brilliant. Speed only a little bit. Do I recommend keyboard and mouse for Train Sim World 2? Definitely, Callum. Well, if you're on console, I think only on Xbox you can use the mouse, although controller's probably actually easier. Are they little tumbleweeds? Are they what they call tumbleweeds? You can see on the road over there. I think so, yeah. But yeah, keyboard is, I'd say, essential for Train Sim World, even if you're on console. Oh, nice, Davidoff, very nice. Smash case, how are you? Probably quicker, yeah, probably somewhere on there. Cool. And you got 15 coming up soon. That's like when we start going for like a little cut-in. She's not here at the moment, she's outside, I am. Yeah, we've got 30 people in. Thanks all for coming in this afternoon for a bit of Cane Creek. Yeah, probably be on Train Simulator after this on the Woodhead Electric. Woodhead Electric in BR Blue, I think it's called. That's the full name. You're going from Johnstown to Southwark, lovely 60. One cat. So I believe this bit is slow through here because of rock slides and stuff. And also because it's quite steep. I mean, look at that, it just drops. Look at that. I mean, I suppose we're going uphill at the moment, so it probably isn't that much downhill, but still, look at that, it just completely drops. I'm about to go off the edge of a cliff. So at this speed it will take us about 20 minutes to get to MK. Is West Cornwall local any good? Set in 1990, you've got the 150 and the 37 on there. I suppose if you like your BR routes and your BR regional stuff, then yeah, probably. Yeah, it's a fairly long road. I think it's 44 miles. Penzance to St Austell and then St Ives as well. It's quite nice the way you get the branch line. Yeah, so it's a nice route. I suppose, yeah, if you like your other British rail stuff, you'll enjoy it. I think the closest comparison would be something like Northern Transpennine. Do your profile transfer? Oh, for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. Not sure. Oh, West Cornwall Local and Great Western Express. Well, that is fairly tough. But I'd probably go for Great Western Express, Callum, out of that, because that's got all of its sort of upgrades now, most of the upgrades now. The only thing Great Western Express needs now is probably a new timetable, and then it's sort of, well, completely up to date. But yeah, so I'd probably go for Great Western Express. is you get the HST and the 166. It's modern day as well, and it's a London route, and it's 125 miles an hour, which is quite cool. And then you've got the possibility of getting diesel Legends as well if you want the British Rail experience. They are quicker, yeah. Oh yes, Kreza. Yeah, there's like South Africa, there's India, there's New Zealand on there. There's a fair few more, Japan. But there's a lot of third-party developers, so there would be more. I should use the dynamic brakes, shouldn't I? A little bit naughty. Well, they're noisy. Yeah, we got a 20 coming up soon. Yay. Is Tees Valley any good? Same thing really. If you like your British Rail stuff, then you'll probably enjoy it. That one's set in 1989. And if you like the 101. And if you haven't got the 101 or haven't driven it before, I suppose if you're up for a challenge. Oh, David. I don't know, he's 60. How's that getting on, sort of, in real life? $4 miles. So about 20 minutes at this pace. And then about 15 minutes once we get up to 20. So not too far. Should go up to 20 in a sec. Well, I should do. There we go. Empty load we are. How much do we actually weigh? Still 1,000 tons and it's empty. You love Tees Valley, lovely. This is the weathered version of the AC 4400. Sort of dirty and all. It's downhill rest of the way, I think. Tees Valley's lovely. What's that, a mile post 24? I think you get those posts every mile. So that would be 24 miles since Brendel? Possibly. So that's a bit weird. Look at the road down there. Lovely Quicko. It's not even there. That's definitely something which could possibly be improved a little. I've just noticed the rocks as well, sort of loading in as we go along. Let's just not look. Well, the rock formations on here are great. That's idle. So around the corner now, and then we're there. Get in there slowly. This was Skyhook's first DLC, yes. And the second was the 187. and the third was Horseshoe Curve, I believe. Wonder what the next will be. I reckon it'll be something European or British. Hopefully quicker. Bouncy, isn't it, along here? Following that all the way round. This is where you sort of start going down into the canyon. Although we won't be seeing that bit today. Although I'll fly ahead if I can, and we can sort of have a little look at the arch. Yeah, you can see where the track goes all the way around there. Put that down. Cool. Lovely. Miles. Max speed 70 miles an hour. It's not too bad, is it? 70. I feel like you can get to that speed on Sherman Hill. Or was that 50? I know you can go fairly quick on Sherman Hill. There's a fairly fast freight route. .8. Let's get a distance shot. Look at that. That's pretty cool. If we go down a bit. It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? That would be awesome. There's the back of the train. So when you sort of get this when you get this type of shot, or distance shot, you sort of just you can sort of you sort of think the US locos are massive, but if you compare them to this behind, they're tiny, absolutely tiny. Just tower over you, these big cliffs. It's impressive. Let's get back in, as we are slowing down, and we don't want to slow down, we want to speed up. Two and a half miles. On to one. Train, come on, slow down a bit. There we go. That's good. Good train. Just over 2 miles. So we're almost there now. And yeah, once we do get to Moab, or MK side, I'll try and fly through the canyon, and we can have a little look at that, as that's very nice through there. I don't know if we will be able to get to it in free cam. Hopefully. No, these aren't the Rocky Mountains. I actually don't know what ones these are. Yeah, not too sure what these mountains are. They're not really mountains, are they? They're sort of just... Well, I suppose... No, they're not mountains, are they? Hills. Or cliffs. Let's have a look at Google. Google will give me the answer. If in doubt, ask Google. Let's have a look. I mean, actually, no, they could be the Rocky Mountains, or part of sort of the Rocky Mountains. I mean, Utah is quite far over. But I think they're just Glen Canyon, sort of around there. Oh, Canyon Lands. Is that their name, or? I don't know. And we cross over the Colorado River at some point. Well, that goes like right the way down, I think. Yeah, the Colorado River goes all the way to the Gulf of California. Oh, let's put that down. Are you excited for tomorrow's trucking? Yes. It's been alright, David? Bit of greenery along this bit. It's quite nice, isn't it, to see? Very welcoming. But yeah, thanks all for coming in. We'll be finished fairly soon. Then back later with some train sim, I think, on the Woodhead Railway. Woodhead Electric. And Smudge is here now. Hello, Smudge. Can't really come up on the desk at the moment. It's well, a bit chock-a-block with all the keyboards. But you might see Case. Yeah, almost at MK now. Fairly nice run. I've enjoyed that. Oh, there's Smudge. Hello. Welcome. Straight onto the desk. Hello. There she is. Might be able to see her. Actually, I don't know. You might. I don't know. You might be able to see her. How are you, David? Make a little gap for her so she can walk through. Go on, there's a little alleyway there. Oh, there she is. I suppose you're sort of blocking. I suppose I'm going to have to use that speedometer there on the left. Can't really see. And maybe, yeah, we could do Joseph, possibly. And we'll TS start, not too sure. No, not the mouse. No, not the webcam. Don't want that falling down. She wanted to, yeah, hit the webcam. So I guess that's her way of saying hi. Nudge the webcam. Oh, we don't want to be going that quick. Oh yes, Case. Let's put back down a bit. It's kind of a little bit over there. It does, yeah. Well, she does. I know I said he does. Blimey, David. There's no aircon. I suppose you could go for a little dip in the pool. I mean, it's still sort of being a lifeguard, just in the pool. Even closer to the action. If that's allowed. Look at the view there. So Moab's sort of down that way. Smudge Henry. And that's the siding there, I think. So we probably want to slow that down a bit. Smudge is sitting on the chair, wanting to be stroked. So at the moment I'm giving her a chin rub. She likes that. But yeah, this branch is actually fairly new. I think this got built in the 60s. So I mean, you know, compare this to other lines, probably 1800s. This is new. I think that's the Colorado River down there, which that goes all the way across the US. That does. And this is sort of, I suppose, near enough, but not the beginning, but Yeah, but it goes all the way to sort of, yeah, California sort of way. So yeah, very impressive. It is quite slow. Fair enough, Josie. See, Joseph, I've got something to send you, mate. I think you might be interested. Possibly Davidoff, yeah. I think we did actually make you one before, though, so... Must admit, this would be quite a nice place to end the drive. I mean, look at that. The view across there. What a cool little place. But yeah, I'll try and fly some. We can have a look at the canyon. It's not TS, we'll see where it ends. We can have a little look. I suppose if you're going back on this route, you'd have to drive backwards, wouldn't you? You'd have to be driving like that, surely. There's no turntable. Oh, what's the back? Oh, the back loco is the right way around. Fair enough, E60. Let's try not to hit the buffer now, because that would be annoying. Very annoying. There's the tunnel there. So that goes down to Potash down that way. It's really annoying because I can't see the buffer. Right, that should be alright, shouldn't it? Train, stop. Train, stop. There we go. We did it. There we go. That was good. 28 miles. That was. This one goes at 6:30, and then I think probably goes back. Right, let's have a look. I'll fly through. I mean, look at the view here. Let's try and get through here. I don't know if it will allow us to fly through it. It might. Oh, we can. Let me show you the arch and the canyon, which is through here. Lovely, Joseph. But yeah, it's a long tunnel. Are we actually going along it? I think we are. It's just a very long tunnel. Wow. Takes quite a while to fly through it. Okay, well, through we go. Are we moving? Yeah, the light is getting closer. Wow. Well, we'll quickly fly through and have a look at the canyon. It is a very long tunnel. I mean, look at this out here. There's the arch up there. There's the arch there. This is the most beautiful part of the route. Sort of coming along here. And there's the arch up there. That's called the Corona Arch. Which is a bit sort of coincidental, isn't it? Let me quickly fly you along here. Potash is along here. And this is like another half an hour, this is to get along here. And you come through here, there's the river there. Then the most spectacular bit is here. Look at this. I mean, that is amazing. With the river there. I'm just flying a bit further along. I'm showing you this bit of the route we aren't driving on to today. Yes, Henry. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, we're going to do some woodhead after, so let's go in the river for a dip. There you go, beautiful. No, Corona Arch, Henry. Yeah, it's lovely. Very, very nice. Pretty spectacular. But yeah, let's end it there. But yeah, that is going to be everyone for today's Train Sim World live stream. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I hopefully will see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.